literature, which is the new form of gospel writings. From 60 to 67 AD, that was the time Mark was written. The reason is because it was original to history, and it showed devotional notes, and it was mostly propaganda for Christ. Mark was trying to persuade people in his writing and promote his testimony. Matthew and Luke were written from 75 to 80 AD, not 80 AD. Mark was written after the end, was written after and during Nero. In 64 AD, 2/3 of the residential district were burned in Rome. Nero had to have a scapegoat, and he used the Christians. Paul and Peter were among them. Paul was beheaded because he was a Roman citizen, and
he lost his head.
And he lost his head, and Peter was everything was upside down for Peter. Oh, he was crucified upside down. Mark wrote his gospel not only to tell about Christ, but to answer questions such as, if Jesus was so powerful, why do Christians suffer persecution? Another question that could have been asked is, if he's the king of the Jews, why do Jews reject him? A lot of talk on devotion is what Mark talked about, plus the suffering of Jesus. If the Master suffered, then the disciples must be ready to suffer, is what the Gospel seems to hint at. The Old Testament talked about Christ's suffering also, such as passages in Isaiah. The writer said that because it was in the Old Testament, it had to be fulfilled. Mark informs us about Jesus, but he doesn't give us a genealogy like Matthew and Luke. Mark gets right to the point. He was a writer of action. He liked to write about action. Matthew and Luke were more into Jesus' past.
I'm glad I redid that homework.